Hi everyone, I'm here with Garrett from Gair-Planes in Avondale, Arizona. So Garrett, thank you very much for taking the time.
It's great having you here.
Yeah, thank you. Garrett, do you want to explain your business to us?
Yeah, well, Gair-Planes is one of the first companies in Phoenix who's actually producing kit aircraft. So we take regular chromoly steel and aluminum and we fabricate a kit for the customer, or we can build a complete aircraft for them.
Wow.
The other thing we're starting to do is we're finding that there's a niche for a lot of small-time repairs, whether it be in welding or any kind of fabrication.
Right.
And that kind of helps us along as well.
Yeah, so you kind of diversified a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what got you into the airplane business, or like building airplanes? Sounds fascinating to me.
You know, I've had a number of different careers over my time with different things dealing with electrical and plumbing and epoxies and glues and fiberglass. Airplane construction kind of coagulates all those things into one thing, so it's kind of a natural fit for me.
Yeah, well, I've done some of those things too, but I don't think I'd attempt to build an airplane.
Well, the funny statement is a lot of guys come up to me and says, you know, I would never fly an airplane that I've built, so
right.
we try to take the stress out of that.
Oh, okay.
Nice product to work with.
Okay, great. So how did you really choose this as a profession?
You know, I worked at a factory in Canada that had produced aircraft.
Okay.
And it was one of the best jobs I ever had.
Sure, yeah. So you're doing that. Garrett, what really drives you on a daily basis? Get up and to do what you do.
Well, I have a deep desire to make aviation more affordable for
Okay.
a lot more people.
Okay.
And right now, to buy a new aircraft, you're looking at hundreds of thousands of dollars. But in the
Right.
LSA market, you're still at $100,000, and it's still a two-passenger aircraft.
Sure.
Going with the experimental category, we can get you into a plane for $40,000, and that's brand new with modern technology.
Wow. Okay. Okay, so cost is a big deal.
Cost
So
is a big deal.
more
We want to
affordable.
make it affordable for a lot more people.
Yeah, yeah. That's what I've always thought of an airplane. Myself, I'd love to have a pilot's license. I've never gotten them yet, but I have a pilot's license. Then comes the expense of an airplane, and if you have to buy one or whatever, so
Yeah.
you're making it more affordable. So that's really neat. So I guess in building your airplanes in your business, what really surprises you?
Well, what surprised me about this industry is, you know, this is the land of the free, and I get that.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of rules that go along with it. So the
Okay.
education that we've discovered with all the rules and regulations that go into this, that's been a real eye-opener, and I can
Yeah.
understand why it's so difficult. So
Yeah.
we want to kind of take the stress out of that and make it more convenient for everyone.
Yeah. Well, that's good. That's great. Anything else you'd like to add, or anything
Well,
else
you
you'd
know, the
like
other
to
side
share?
of the business is that, you know, we found that there's a real niche market for small-time repairs.
Okay.
I get calls about my windmill doesn't work anymore. It just needs this thing reattached to it. So I'll
Yep.
fix that up with my TIG welder. I've done pewter teapots, I've done rakes, I've done shovels, the rest of it. And people are just more than happy to bring it in here. And it's such an
Yep.
easy fix for me to do that, you know, I think there's a market there. So whatever you want fabricated or built up, we can do pretty much whatever we want. We found that the trader market here in Avondale
Yeah.
really needs a lot of help. So we do custom trailers for folks as well. But
Oh.
our goal is always to be producing aircraft, but
Yep.
if we can be melting steel or making sparks or something like that,
Yep.
we're all pretty happy here.
Good. Good. So well diversified.
Yeah.
Well diversified. Well, that's great. Well, thank you very much, Garrett.
No,
It's,
this is awesome. Great, glad you came in.
Yeah. Well, thank you for taking the time.